I would suggest you crumble it up and toss it in the garbage can.
Okay, that's one.
This is just a dangerous, slippery slope we should not go down.
That's Palm Coast City Councilman Ed Danko, who is vehemently opposed to council members being required to sign an ethics statement. The initial proposal was that all council members sign the 12-point statement of ethical campaign practices that's currently in use in the county. The document would then be part of the public record. Danko further expressed his opinions on the matter, saying an unwillingness to sign the document could be used as a weapon during campaigns.
To me, this is the first step of overreaching from government into political campaigns. I mean, what comes next? Do we then make it enforceable? And then who decides what's an untruth? Do we get Joe Biden's Ministry of Untruths to come in and make a decision for us?
That's when Palm Coast Mayor David Alfin proposed a compromise that council members appeared to agree on.
I will direct the clerk to work with the supervisor to prepare a proclamation type statement that would encapsulate the theme of ethical campaigning.
Councilman Nick Kloufis says he saw the value in signing a statement of ethical campaign practices, but did agree with Danko that enforcement of such a document would be a slippery slope.
I support having the option to have something like this in place if we ever move towards the fact that, or trying to implement some type of mechanism for enforcement would be very slippery. But I think in the current political realm, and hopefully this strikes new candidates who are entering the political realm, kind of giving them a baseline of like, hey, here are the things that candidates who have gotten through this process can tell you are not good ways to run a campaign, and it only leads to pain on both ends.
The document that's being devised would not require a councilperson's signature. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. More gun violence in Flagler County yesterday. Bunnell police officers and Flagler County sheriff's deputies were dispatched around 12:25 in the afternoon regarding a weapons complaint with 5 to 6 shots fired on East Bowie Street and South Cherry Street in Bunnell. Responding officers found shell casings, a small bag of marijuana, and a bicycle in the roadway. No one was on the scene. Officers spoke with several other people in the area who were unable to provide any detail about the incident. This is an ongoing investigation, and we'll have more information as it becomes available.
It looks like Flagler Beach will be blasting off fireworks on the 4th of July. After contract woes with its longtime provider Santori, the city is now turning to a lawn care company owner to set off a 20-minute show on Independence Day. Ryan Allen owns Island Outdoor Management and is a licensed pyrotechnician in Green Cove Springs, operating an unofficial company he calls North Florida Pyrotechnics. City Manager William Whitson says of the proposals they've received, Allen's was the strongest.
This is our first time with this vendor. And like any vendor that we don't have any experience with, the answer is I'm not sure. But they have a track record. They have a company that has done fireworks displays before. And bottom line is, if you were to authorize me to proceed, the amount would be $25,000 or less. And then, of course, we would have to work out the details with the contract.
Allen admits, though, he's never done a fireworks show this large.
What you see is what you get. It'll be me firing the show, and I have 3 helpers. So nowhere near the size of what Santori Brothers are. They are a nationwide company. I do want to stay. I don't want to just do this once. I want to be your fireworks guy from now on. So I got to make this right, and I'm going to make it right.
In a special meeting Monday, commissioners approved Whitson moving forward with crafting a contract with Allen. It's unclear when they might vote on any proposed contract. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
A dog who was shot in the face finds its forever home thanks to a Flagler County Sheriff's Office employee.
Sheriff Rick Staley says the dog named Rocky was shot by its owner, and deputies brought it to Palm Coast Animal Control. While they're recovering, the employee learned about what happened and decided to adopt Rocky.
This was a sad case in the beginning, but it turned out to have a wonderful ending now that this injured dog has found its forever home. And what a better home it could not have found with an employee of the Sheriff's Office. This just goes to show you the hearts and dedication of the Sheriff's Office employee. I thank the employee for adopting this injured dog, which is on its way to a full recovery.
Staley says Rocky's former owner is facing a felony animal cruelty charge. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
The City of Palm Coast needs your patience during an upcoming computer update.
The City of Palm Coast is implementing a software upgrade on Friday, May 13th, which will require the Financial Services Department, Business Tax, and Human Resources to be unable to process in-person transactions during the workday. Brittany Kershaw, Communication and Marketing for the City of Palm Coast, explains the options.
But our online payment portal is still available. We highly encourage people to utilize these online services. Makes it a lot easier than having to come in person to make a payment. However, if you would like to come in person, we would suggest that you wait until the week of May 16th.
Kershaw says the upgrade should have minimal impact on citizens and all services will resume on Monday, May 16th. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Some call it a bed tax.
Shelley Edmondson with Flagler County Tourism Tax Department calls it something else.
It's the fun tax. You're on vacation. You have rented a stay somewhere. You've paid it as part of your stay, and whoever you've given that money to, they're the ones that submit that tax to our office.
Edmondson said that the bed tax stays local as opposed to being collected and then going to the state to be doled out again. Listen to Real Estate Matters on WNZF Saturday mornings at 11 or anytime on the Flagler Radio app. Tomorrow, the history of the bed tax. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.